Salute, 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 salute. Bow, 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 bow. Slapping y'all all across y'all motherfucking face. Look, what adjustments can Josh Taylor make to have a better showing for himself in a rematch against Jack Catterall? First fight, controversial, split decision. Went Josh Taylor. A little bit of home cooking, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this. Josh Taylor kept a championship mentality, and in the championship rounds, you know what I'm saying, he did put on a better performance. But from round 1 up to round 7 and 8, Jack Catterall, he really surprised me, and he really was outboxing Josh Taylor on different levels. So I want to break down this fight, and try to focus in and dial in on this fight the closer we get to it. But until then, off the rip, the first few little changes that I need to see Josh Taylor do. Number one, he needs to adjust his range, his distance, and his timing. And he can't overcommit and overthrow his punches. He needs to, you know what I'm saying, take a few steps back and force Jack Catterall to initiate some of the offense so he can be more of a counter puncher. So my first adjustment that Josh Taylor needs to make is not to be so front foot heavy. Fight off the back foot a little bit, take control of the center ring, use your pivot, and along with that, the second adjustment that Josh Taylor really needs to make is using his jab more effectively. He was kind of throwing that jab out there. It was southpaw, and I think that took away a little of his advantage that he's used to having on some of his opponents. Even though I think Regis Prograis is southpaw too. Correct me if I'm incorrect, but I just felt like Jack Catterall crouching down low, using that little shell defense, crouching down and pushing off with the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? He just, forgive all that noise. Listen to me over the noise. Josh Taylor had a hell of a time trying to adjust to the timing of Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall timing was on point. You know what I'm saying? So what Josh Taylor needs to do, in my opinion, is have a little bit more of that matador style of when you can pull him in to punches, walk him into punches, and then create different angles where you can hook off the jab and flank him and hit him to the body. That's just my third adjustment. My third adjustment that Josh Taylor needs to do. He needs to commit to the body. Jack Catterall is a little shorter. His defense is crouched down and tucked in with a little bit of a shell, a little bit of a shoulder roll technique. Josh Taylor was having some success jumping in with lead uppercuts and lead hooks. I know he had some kind of injury to his knee. Hopefully he's 100%. No excuses. But his foundation has to be strong, because in order to fight a shorter opponent with this little shoulder roll technique that's getting down low and pushing you off with his shoulder, you're going to have to have a foundation that's going to allow you to get down even lower and be comfortable and durable and have the stamina to go the distance where you can get down low and sit on those shots and come up with a lot of torque on your uppercuts and body shots, and be able to lift this man off his feet with some of those uppercuts, and then still be able to spin out the way and, you know what I'm saying, shoot off your jab to create distance. So that's the three things I want to see Josh Taylor make adjustments. His jab, his ring IQ. Don't be so heavy on the front foot. Be a little bit more on your back foot, or take control of the center of the ring and use a pivot. Work on your foundation so you can get lower. Attack the body. And don't be so anxious for the knockout. Take your time. Break this thing apart. You know what I'm saying? Piece by piece. Break them apart. Break them down to the body. Then work your way to where you're not head hunting and trying to find one big shot. That's my thoughts for the day on the adjustments that Josh Taylor needs to make, the Tartan Tornado needs to make against Jack Catterall in this rematch. That's my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Salute, salute, salute. Box Nocturnal Thoughts. I'm gone.